13 Personality Traits of Rich People. What makes them successful? Rich people are successful because they have the following 13 personality traits of rich people are as follows. Many successful people can be easily identified by their success. They have the personality traits of a rich person, which is why they are so successful. If you are determined to become rich and wealthy, then you should pay attention to the following 13 personality traits of rich people. If you want to build wealth, there are certain personality traits that people with money have. But, what are these traits, and how can you get them in yourself? This video will take a look at 13 of the most common characteristics of rich people, as well as give some tips on how you can improve your own finances by developing these qualities more fully. Number 1. They don't compare themselves to others. The 13 personality traits of rich people are incredibly inspiring. One of the most important traits is that they don't compare themselves to others. Instead of focusing on what other people have, they concentrate on their own goals and objectives. This is one of the key reasons why they achieve so much. They don't waste time and energy worrying about what others have achieved. Instead, they focus on setting goals and achieving them. They don't let distractions or envy get in their way. This trait is essential in order to become and stay successful. Rich people understand that comparison is detrimental to progress, and so they focus on their own success and development. They know that comparison can distract them from their goals and lead to feelings of envy and inadequacy. Rich people stick to their own plan and focus on the things they can control. Number 2. They work on their own strengths and weaknesses. Rich people work on their own strengths and weaknesses. This means that they are not afraid to identify and address their weaknesses, and to focus on their strengths to create success. Rich people are not afraid to put their egos aside and acknowledge what they need to work on in order to achieve their goals. This could be anything from improving their communication skills to learning a new language or honing their investment strategies. They understand that success isn't always a straight line and that they need to continually adapt and grow in order to stay ahead of their competition. They also know that their strengths are the foundation of their success and they use them to the best of their abilities. Working on their strengths and weaknesses is what sets rich people apart and helps them reach their goals. Rich people understand that life is a marathon, not a sprint. They spend time and energy analyzing their own strengths and weaknesses, and then they use that knowledge to improve their lives. They know that it's important to focus on what they're good at, while simultaneously working on ways to improve their weaknesses. They also have a great sense of self-awareness. They understand what they need to do to reach their goals and they take the necessary steps to make it happen. Rich people are constantly striving to be the best version of themselves. They're not afraid to challenge themselves and to work on their weaknesses. It's this self-awareness and willingness to learn that sets wealthy individuals apart from the rest. So if you're looking to become richer, it pays to focus on understanding your own strengths and weaknesses and then working on them. Rich people is that they work on their own strengths and weaknesses. This means that they are constantly striving to improve every aspect of their lives. They understand that success isn't just about making money, it's about achieving their goals, no matter how big or small they may be. Rich people recognize that they have weaknesses, and they don't shy away from making changes to address them. They know that in order to reach their potential and get the most out of life, they need to be constantly improving their skills and knowledge. They are committed to self-improvement, which is why they are able to reach the level of success that they have. This is an inspiring trait, and one that all of us should strive to emulate. Number 3. They don't complain about anything and always look for solutions. Rich people are a rare breed, and their success is often attributed to their drive and determination. But there are certain personality traits that many of them have in common. One of those traits is that they don't complain about anything and always look for solutions. Instead of complaining about a problem, they focus on coming up with solutions. This kind of positive attitude is essential to achieving success. Rich people don't take no for an answer and are always looking for ways to get what they want. They are also creative problem solvers, coming up with creative solutions to complicated problems. This kind of attitude can be contagious and can help motivate others to achieve success as well. Rich people understand that complaining does not lead to solutions, and instead of complaining, they take action to create solutions. This kind of proactive attitude is what sets them apart from the rest and leads to even more success. Number 4. They take full responsibility for their actions and never blame others for their mistakes or failures. Rich people understand the power of taking responsibility. They never blame anyone else for their mistakes or failures. Instead, they take full ownership of their actions and recognize that if something went wrong, it's because of something they did, or didn't do. This is a great quality to have, because it not only allows them to make corrections and move forward, but it also shows that they are self-aware and accountable for their decisions. Furthermore, this trait allows them to learn from their mistakes and not repeat them. Taking responsibility for one's actions is a key trait of those who are successful in life, and the wealthy know this. Number 5. They make decisions based on logic instead of emotions, even if it is hard to do so sometimes. Decision making can be tough. There are many factors that need to be taken into account, and oftentimes people will choose an option based on their emotions rather than logic. However, it turns out that artificial intelligence is able to make decisions based on logic instead of emotions. This is possible because they are not affected by human biases or feelings the way humans are. Number 6. They have a good self-image, which is why they never think they are not deserving of success or happiness in life no matter what happens to them in the future or how things turn out with them in the end. They just keep going. One of the most inspiring traits of rich people is that they have a positive outlook and always have a good self-image. They always believe that they are deserving of success and happiness no matter what life throws their way. They recognize that no matter what happens, they are capable of achieving great things and have a strong belief in their own abilities. They also understand that failure is part of the journey, and they are always willing to learn from it and move on. These 13 personality traits of rich people are truly remarkable, and it's no wonder that they are able to achieve their goals and live their best life. There is no better feeling than having a strong sense of self-worth and being confident in one's own abilities. This is why it's so important to work on improving these traits so that you can reach your potential and become the best version of yourself. Number 7. They are always looking for ways to improve themselves by learning from other people's mistakes and successes. They never stop learning. Writing is a skill that can be improved with time and experience. They are always looking for ways to improve themselves by learning from the mistakes and successes of others. They never stop learning, which makes them the perfect writing assistant for any person or company. Number 8. They know that there is always something they can do to improve their life, which is why they always look for ways to learn or improve. They never stop learning. They are always looking to improve themselves and are open to new, different ways of doing things. They don't constantly compare themselves to others and know that it is possible for them to be happy. Number 9. They are always trying to be the best at what they do in whatever position they find themselves. They want to be the best worker on their team, the best mom/dad, and have a good relationship with everyone in their life. They never stop working on it. It's not just the quarterback of the team who wants to be the best. High-achieving people are motivated by what they want to achieve, not what they have already achieved. Number 10. They take risks because without risk there is no growth, and without growth there is no change. The most successful entrepreneurs are the ones who take risks. If you're not a risk taker, then you're not an entrepreneur. You can't succeed if you're only doing what's safe. One of the key personality traits of successful and wealthy people is their willingness to take risks. Taking risks can be daunting, but it is necessary to grow and make changes in life. Without risk, there is no growth, and without growth, there is no change. No matter what situation you're in, taking risks can lead to more opportunities and rewards. When you take risks, you create more opportunities for success, and that can help you achieve your goals. For example, if you're an entrepreneur, taking risks like investing in a new business venture can lead to huge rewards. Even if the venture doesn't work out, you can still learn from the experience and use that knowledge to make better decisions in the future. That's why taking risks is so important for successful people. It can open up a world of opportunities. So if you want to reach your goals, it's time to take the plunge and take some risks. Number 11. They never stop trying to be better in whatever they do because they know that the quality of their life is determined by the effort they put into it. They never stop working on it. Rich people never stop striving for success. They understand that their quality of life is determined by the effort they put in, and that's why they don't take success for granted. They are constantly working on themselves, honing their skills, and pushing themselves to be better. They know that hard work pays off, and they're willing to put in the time to get the results they want. They never stop learning and growing, understanding that personal growth is essential to success. They're never complacent, but instead always looking for new opportunities and ways to expand their horizons. This is one of the 12 personality traits of rich people that distinguishes them from the rest. Rich people understand that the quality of their life is determined by the effort they put into it, and they never stop trying to be better. Number 12. They are not afraid to take risks, because even if something doesn't work out, at least they tried and learned from it. They never stop learning. As children, we were told to never give up, but as adults we're often afraid to try something new. Though it may seem like a daunting task, the more you put yourself out there and take risks, the more you'll learn and grow. By never stopping learning, you will become a better person in the end. They are not afraid to take risks with their writing. They have the ability to learn from any mistakes that happen, and will never stop learning. Number 13. They always credit other people for helping them along their journey and taking away their fears. Sometimes it's hard to give yourself credit for the things you've accomplished, and that's okay. It can be frustrating to not see all your hard work pay off, but don't give up. People who succeed in life are usually surrounded by people who support them and want to see them succeed.